welcome to episode 38 of the Youth Squad Legends series with Wrexham. Let's talk about the player of the episode. For last episode, go down to the bottom here because Sviro van Dinteren is back. And he picks up his first player of the episode award in some time, going up to 79 potential. Hairstyles have been changed. We've got the infographic to show. Hey! Changes. Tobias Tanner's now bald. Marvellous. We got a few comments praising the new lad Firidus Asman, saying he looks like a decent inclusion, but sadly decent ain't gonna be good enough at the end of the day, as we are looking for exceptional talents in basically every single position. Big thanks to Cheeses for the super thanks. Development plans, we can change Alan Richards to a left winger without depleting his overall. And off we go into team management to set up 4-2-4, 4-2-4. 4-2-4. We shall go and give it a shot, but I really like the formation that we set up last episode. It brought us many wins and opportunities to cross to the back post. 5-3-2 holding for Barrow. They've lost 3 of their last 5. The tactical vision is standard, and on with the training sessions. Just got a word of warning before this game that Purple Heart is unhappy with game time, so we'll be seeing a lot of him in the net as we try and keep everybody as happy as possible going into January. Wrexham against Barrow. Remember, these guys are doing quite well for themselves up in League 1, so even though they feel like a League 2 outfit, we must give them huge respect. There's a massive hole in the middle that's plugged up by Danny Binns. Firiapu sets up Richards. This is Nicky Millward Ridley, who's going to take a long shot that wasn't badly struck at all. Bit of power, bit of pace behind it. That was on target. Probably settles into the top corner with Reeve not being able to reach it in time. Firiapu's just going to drop back to help Solar and Danny Binns out. Closing the gaps very nicely. Oh, and there's Danny Binns again. That's going to be another interception by Danny Binns, who started off in fine form. Corner kick, we might as well have Danny Binns here. And he is on the right spot. Doesn't head completely away. Stopped by Ronto, not once but twice. Cesarini gets it to Ioka, and Millward Ridley will send it away. Both defences working hard to stay watertight here, but both attacks are making it desperately difficult. Cesarini with a lovely slide in. Richards through the gap. Firiapu's finding himself in nice attacking spaces. Dario will get it through to Nicky Millward Ridley. Toe poke. Not enough to beat Reeve. It's an outswinger for Tomohiro Ioka. There's Kyoni Sola. Danny Binns wrong side. Danny Binns out to Sorin Dari. Let's go backwards. Get more players involved in this attack. William Ronto always there. Another consistent player for that left back spot. I think that's all sealed up for the rest of the series, quite honestly. Penny for the thoughts of Moon Monkey, by the way. Signs up for a team and then immediately get disregarded for a nobody. Half time, it is 0-0. Perfectly balanced. Both teams have a very sharp attacking edge to them, but both teams have really outstanding defences as well. Here goes Alan Richards onside. And with a potential pass backwards, Millward Ridley trying to turn, stays on his feet. It's well played, Gino August into Hero Firiapu. Momentum's gone a little bit. I'm going to cross in very, very deep. And Ioka will not collect the ball. Maybe this game is asking us to be a little bit more direct. I don't know how Gino August did not foul there. As much as we love this formation, I don't think it's as dynamic. That's a good assist. It's a great setup. Massive celebrations as Wrexham, who have forgot how to lose recently, go 1-0 down. Look at this ball by Dom Telford. Why is it always Dom Telford? For the good of this game, we're returning to a 4-2-2-2. We'll bring on Sviro van Dinteren. It looks like William Ronto's a bit knackered there on the left. Alex Brutus can slip in, or maybe even Cesarini, who's got experience on that side. That should be enough to get us back in the game, I would think. I tell you what, guys, Barrow are the real deal. Win probability down at 5%. Well, I like those odds. It's Hero Firiapu, can't get the through ball in. Goodwin has been there, stopping passes like that all game. Big wins. It's easy for Danny Binns. Felix Rosenberg onto Alan Richards. Great fight! It's Sviro van Dinteren offside, apparently. That is a super tight call. It looks like his toes offside. It's unbelievable. That's too close for comfort. Goodwin's a solid defender, man. A very good player. They might get pressed here by Svyro van Dinteren. Yes! Yes, Svyro! 8 minutes to win the game. Eyeing up that 5% win probability. Could be our final chance of the game. Ioka has to get onside. It's Alex Brutus with a Sorin Dari in the middle. Yes! 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 Sorin Dari's big head. Limbai! Get in there. That's huge. Ball in. Beaten Goodwin all ends up. And as much as that 80-minute spell, super impressive, the number 2 for Barrow has just had a stinker at the end of this game. We love that 5% win probability. It's Wrexham 2, Barrow 1. And this freight train keeps moving. We'll set the default formation back to the 4-2-2-2. The December monthly Sky reports rolled around. Everybody terrible apart from Philip Goodrich, who still hasn't got a club. So we are about to swoop in once we get the money from the winter window sales. Next team up in League One, this is Stevenage, 21st place. But looking to recover somewhat, winning 2 of their last 5 and drawing another. They got standard style football. Whatever that is. Probably the best time to give Worthy a run out. We're playing in the glorious dark kit, Stevenage against Wrexham. We only have 1 man back here, lads. Thankfully, that 1 man back is Danny Binns. Just smashed it into Rosette. The Canadian hunting down more prey. That's a well-timed standing tackle. Gino August now with the ball. Sending it quite wide for Svyro van Dinteren. Don't think he's going to do anything from that. And the tricks did not work out. Cesarini probably wins the ball. Ioka. There's August. Lovely turn. It's Svyro. Oh, come on. Svyro van Dinteren is killing it right now. Don't know how he made that first touch possible. Roberts for Stevenage. Being well guarded here by Spencer Neal and have to play the ball back. Bence Maka also in close proximity. That looks offside, and it is a great line by the 2 centre-backs. Lovely ball from Spencer Neal onto Worthy. Passed it to Svyro van Dinteren with a bit of skill, and he's bagged himself another goal. I tell you something, the step over to open up that space for the shot was sublime. Ioka thankfully not getting in his way. Be a standing tackle from Spencer Neal. I don't think it's strong enough. Furiapu helps out. Sola goes to Cesarini. We try and play it around the back just to open up the space, and it looks like we've done a great job on it. Spencer Neal gets it to Ioka somewhat, and the play continues around the back. Furiapu, got to be very careful, but we're beating the press at the moment. Scored twice with an XG of 0.5. That's our Svyro van Dinteren. Lovely goal. How about that? To half the deficit. Anderson now. Stevenage with the tails up. Keone Sola paddling a little bit. But the players slowed down, which has helped us immensely. Spencer Neal somehow keeps it in play. Smart play by Bence Maka to slow down a Stevenage resurgence. Winning 2 quick free kicks. Oh, come on, Purple Heart. Are you joking me? You are a 73 overall goalkeeper. Tanner saves that. I'm sorry, guys. Tanner does save that, doesn't he? Not in a corner. It's right at the end of the half. Was it a little bit scripted? I'll leave you to decide that in the comment section. But Svyro van Dinteren going hammer and tongue at it at the moment. And I wouldn't be surprised if he scored a hat-trick by the end of this game. Bence Maka with the technical plus, working on the outside this time. And it will set up Svyro van Dinteren with a little fake shot. Bence Maka! Lovely play between those two. Those Stevenage wingers are certainly working as hard. Not seen our fullback struggle as much for a long time. Tomohiro Ioka shrugs off the challenge. Plays in a beautiful ball to Svyro van Dinteren. The quick step is working. Oi! We got Darian Allen Richards coming in to freshen the lineup just after the 60-minute mark. This is Van Dinteren. Lovely work. Dari goes down, and we have a penalty. Red card. That'll change everything in the match. Martin Cortez is walking. This should be per parts. Van Dinteren's got 39 penalties. Oh. Well, the game's just taking it for me. Unbelievable, mate. Absolutely unbelievable. Why on earth have a timer on single player? Especially one that short. That's absolutely ridiculous. Well played, Danny Bins. He's been perfect today. Does feel like we're playing with a man advantage now. We're all over them. They're playing most of the passes backwards. Berisha turns Danny Bins. Massive gap now. And they'll pass it across for the lead. No words can describe what I'm feeling right now. Stevenage eyeing up a fourth, getting across above Keone Sola, mate. Pepper is gash. Jesus, man. How are we 4-2 down against these? You're telling me that if we'd scored that penalty, we still would have lost this game? They could make it 5. What did we do differently? Oh, come on, Pepper! What is going on, lad? That's a shocking piece of goalkeeping, mate. Without the goalkeeper's mistakes, it would be a 2-2 game. Full time, shambles. I'm going to count the amount of seconds it took from when we got that penalty to when the AI took it for us. Because it can't have been any more than like 10-15 seconds. And when you're trying to figure out who should take it, that is not a lot of time to decide.
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
That's 13 seconds. Wesleyan's Viro denied Bent's Blazers over, and this haiku segment also 13 seconds long. Well, we have finally lost the game. Troy Osman is changing to a striker. We'll advance to our next match on the 20th of December. Tomoharu Yoka is the assist leader in the league. I was quite surprised knowing that he was out for a couple of months. Lincoln City setting up in a 5-2-3. The two midfielders are the players to watch. In response to that, we're of course going very strong in central midfield ourselves. Gwyn throwing, Ricardo Neves. Tanner returns in the net. It's Lincoln City against Wrexham. Danny Bins. Yes, Danny. Ben Smacker looking lively, especially on the outside here. Oh, well played, Ben Smacker. Skipping past the opponents. Getting it to Zviro Van Dinteren. Little back heel from Tomoharu Yoka. Could have played in Neves. Standing tackle by Ben Smacker. Is looking on it today. Great ball into Sarindari. Wonderful football. Bearing down on goal. Sarindari trying to get a little bit too delicate. Yoka to Maka. Banging. What a player. We've taken the lead at Lincoln. That's right. It's Danny Bins. Superb. Half time. Lincoln City getting more into the game now that they're 1-0 down. Maybe that's a bit of a wake-up call. It's getting more and more difficult to stop these lads as the attacks become more intricate. Pass inside as a stop by Tanner. Great sliding challenge. Ricardo Neves. That is so important. No doubt it would have been a goal there for Lincoln City. Still, it remains 1-0. We're holding on. We're trying to absorb what we can. That's Keone Sola with a risky standing tackle, to be honest. Back heel will open it slightly for Zviro Van Dinteren. It's a smash and grab. Truly appalling from the goalkeeper there, as he's got to get a hand on Zviro's attempt. Swings and roundabouts, though. I feel like we were hard done by with the 5-2 against Stevenage. We've only had 73 passes up to this moment, but them 73 passes we've made the very most of. Well played, lads. A very professional defensive performance. Complete shutout. Zviro Van Dinteren continues to excel with the very, very limited chances that he's getting. We're into the second half of the season now, so reverse fixtures. Wigan having a grand old time of it at the moment, winning 4 of their last 5. So that's the same form as what we're showing as well. This is going to be a great game. Wing play for the opponents. All right, we're going to try Tristan Hicks at holding midfield. He's got 62 defending. He's actually got a really nice spread that could make him a good regista, question mark. It's Wrexham against Wigan. Tell you what, another win here, and it's a great haul for the points. Once again for Wrexham, as they try and charge towards a league title. Here's Benzemacher wanting to start the game positively. He's got himself a bit of daylight. Could have played the ball into Zviro Van Dinteren. He keeps on weaving around these Wigan defenders. Excellent ball control. And Zviro can't put it in. Milligan, the Wigan goalkeeper, looking mighty as the Oakers corner kick getting dealt with. Danny Binns just forcing everything today. I mean, what a performance he has put in. Gory's looking a bit tasty, a little bit tricky. There's Danny Binns settling that attack. Toller and Rosenberg closing in. That's Yoko. Oi! It's a bad challenge, and Gory might be walking for this. Coming through the back of Harioka. It's a red card. Unlike the Stevenage game, I think that's going to be massive because Wigan had the fair share of the possession in the first 31 minutes. They've also got an injury on the other side to Raposo, so it's all chop and change for the opponents. Gory was definitely their most skillful player. Now they might be sitting ducks. Here is Benchmaker! Tristan Hicks squeezing it through. This Benchmaker looking like the most likely player to score here and give Wrexham the lead. Great balance as he keeps hold of the ball. The tricks are out. And he is gliding past shirts of blue and white as he gets into the box. The fake shot might open up some space for Van Dinter and shoots wide. Less than 10 minutes to go. I would be happy with the draw because they're quite a difficult bunch of players. But Benchmaker is not happy with any kind of draw here. Good shielding by Willie Ronto. Benchmaker is on his last legs, but he'll try and play the ball through. Surely now, Zviro Van Dinteren, bad first touch, but he has found the bottom corner, and it's late Limbai, hugged by Sola and the rest of the team. Benchmaker has worked his backside off to get Van Dinteren that goal. Well played. Really nice to have Zviro Van Dinteren back in goal scoring form. Offside flag, offside. Oi! Willie Ronto with a big sliding challenge to end the game. Doesn't even get yellow carded for it. Full time, 1-0. We are level on points with Ipswich Town, 50 apiece after 25 played. We got a revenge game against Stevenage up next. They've just tried to play, but the game's crashed. Have no idea what's going on with this game at the moment. So we'll end it here as a fine display. 9 points out of a possible 12. Big up Danny Binns. This has been Cutsy. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed it, then please give the video a like. If you're not subscribed around here yet, then press the red box down below and hit the bell icon for mobile notifications. It's a big thanks to everybody on the right hand side supporting me financially on Patreon. You're all legends for keeping track of this series. I hope that it is absolutely worth your time and worth your while. Take care. See you next episode. Bye bye.